Boogie Bob experience. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Oh, we gonna have some fun.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
What's happening, everybody? It's your favorite YouTuber, Boogie Bob, and today I'm here with a public service announcement. Check this out.
Here today to talk to you about a very important subject, edibles. With the rise in popularity in cannabis and legalization happening all over the place, more and more people on a daily basis are getting high. So I'm here today to not tell you not to do it. Go for it, get high, have a great time, but be careful, specifically when it comes to ingesting edibles, because they'll get you. Trust me. Everybody's got a similar edible story. You take a little bit, don't really feel anything, nothing's really happening, so you take some more, and then boom, it hits you all at once, and you gotta go lie down. So consider this a PSA to be wise with your edibles, be patient with your edibles. The biggest mistake that you can make outside of murdering your ex-wife and her boyfriend and then leading the police on a high-speed chase down the freeway is to overconsume edibles when you aren't ready. Even if it's been 45 minutes and you aren't feeling anything yet, give it time. Sometimes it might take an hour, it could even take an hour and a half. Let it breathe, let it do its job. Don't micromanage the edibles. If you know that you're gonna wanna eat more chocolate, buy a chocolate bar. Don't eat the edibles chocolate just because you want chocolate. Eat edibles to get high, and that's it. Don't overdo, don't be a hero. Do drugs, but do them wisely.
Hey guys, check this out. These are Sour Patch gummy bears. This is Fruity Loops. Little snacks, little Fruity Loop snacks. Captain Crunch, this is Crunch Berry. And these are Fruity Pebbles. Guys, these are not to be played with.
It's pounding like shit and the world is spinning. But you gonna be alright, nigga. You just gotta breathe. You call 911? You just gotta breathe.
I had an experience the other night. Guys, I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of the fun stuff. But the other night I did something really, really stupid that could have cost me everything. And the only reason I'm making this video, because I know I'm going to look stupid and embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to make the video, but I want to help someone. If you have never done edibles before, know what you're doing before you do them. I have thought, I don't smoke weed, but I have thought that weed should be legal forever. I see the goods and the bads, and I think the government should have been letting people sell it long ago and taxing them on it. People say it's a gateway drug, whatever. I think it's a harmless drug. You can get into the scientific things if you want, but every friend I know, most of them smoke weed. I do not. I have, but I thought, here's a chance to buy these gummies. $5. I mean, how high can you get for $5? Well, you're gonna eat this snack and get $5. You can't buy a joint for $5, so you sure ain't gonna get high off this. So I bought them for a friend of mine. I gave them to her. She took a couple gummy bears and didn't get high. And I assumed that it was just, I got burnt. They just sold me some crap. Because what do you want for $5? So it was late at night and I decided to open the old Captain Crunch. It was a big bar in there of Captain Crunch cereal, fruity cereal, and I just took half of it. I ate it, and about a half hour later, I was laying in bed watching TV. I did not feel high at all. I was relaxed, but I had walked a lot that day, so I figured maybe I was tired from walking. About an hour had gone by, I did not feel high, but I maybe had some munchies because all of a sudden this other part of the bar started looking really good. I was like, yeah, no harm, no foul, and I ate the other half of the bar. 30 minutes later, I was so high, I was insane. I almost called the cops on myself, almost snitched on myself. I was paranoid. I was second guessing my life choices. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get off the roller coaster. It was a horrific, hard high. I smoked joints a million times, and even if you got high, I was never this high. I was 10 times higher than I had ever been high off smoking weed. It was insane how high I was. I was paranoid. I was schizophrenic. I thought people were trying to break into my house to kill my cats. I thought I let my cats out. I thought, my arm feels weird. Is my shoulder broken? It was just anything. Oh my God, my heart is pounding so fast. Oh my God, what if I'm in the paper tomorrow as a 59-year-old man on the front page of the paper? I even went and put a shirt on because I was laying around. It was 4 in the morning. I put a shirt on in case the paramedics had to come to me, and I didn't want them to find me with no shirt on. I want to be in the New York Post with a shirt on. It was horrific and horrible. And the worst part was, when I realized how high I was, I couldn't do nothing about it. I said, well, the only thing that can get me out of this now is time. So in an hour or so, it'll wear off, I'll be good. Wrong. 6 hours of hell. I watched 3 movies, and I can't right now, it was 2 days ago, I can't tell you one of the movies. I can't tell you one thing that happened in the movie because I'd be watching it for 30 seconds. The guy's talking, the cop is talking to a suspect, and I said, I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna focus. And then within 2 seconds, I'm thinking about Easter, or my new watch, or wonder what happened in my life. It was horrible. I was praying to God to give me a second chance. So I thought this was really stupid. The next day I woke up, I was very woozy and didn't feel good, but I wasn't high anymore. And that was the greatest news of all time. I had at some point passed out from being tired. So I went on the internet to see what I did wrong, and everything I'm going to show you now is exactly what I did wrong. 1, I didn't know what I was doing. I thought, oh, it's just pot. How high could you get? First mistake. 2, I didn't wait long enough for it to really kick in. 3, I thought, I didn't take enough. These are the same things that happen to each person. I'm going to show you the clips in a second. The exact same thing happened. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know how much to take. They ended up taking too much, and then they got high for 10 hours and couldn't get off this roller coaster. It is horrific. Snoop Dogg, the biggest pothead in the world, won't do edibles. Seth Rogen, the other biggest pothead in the world, won't do edibles. Joe Rogan, another monster marijuana guy, will not do edibles. They won't do edibles because it is a horrific, horrible high. Now, if you're someone who like a stoner who wants to get high and that's what you want, you're chasing that high, edibles will get you there. But that's not me. I was saying, this is what high is? I don't want to be this. It was insane. It was horrible. And I'm going to run a bunch of clips now from stuff I found on the internet that I think you're going to like and I think you're going to enjoy. And I hope that you heed my words. I'm never the type to get on here and say, don't do this or do that or don't litter. I don't want you to litter, but if you litter, that's your problem. Don't drink and drive. That's not what I do, bro. You're an adult. Do the right thing. Be smart. If you're going to do edibles, you better do your research, bro, because I don't want you to suffer that horrible night I did. I thought I was going to die, and I have seen hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube where people thought they were going to die. It was insane. I almost called 911. I think I dialed 911 and didn't do the other one because I thought, come on, what are you, an idiot? You're not like these guys on the internet. You're Bob Bowen. You're Boogie Bob. Boogie Bob's not going to go out like a chump. I am not too proud to say that I made an absolute fool of myself. And thank God no one was there to watch me. If I had your phone number, I would have called you and said, hey, help me, man. Something's wrong. I think something's wrong. Check out these clips. Please be smart. I will never, ever, ever do another edible. And if you do, just be smart of what you're doing, how much you're taking, and don't fall for the old, it really didn't work. I don't feel anything. Let me eat more. Don't do that. Every single person that has fallen into the same trap I did fell into it because they said it didn't work. Let me try more. Sometimes it takes an hour or 2 to kick in, and then you're eating more while it's kicking in, and then you're way overboard, bro. Horrible, horrible mistake. Please be smart. Check out these clips.
Let's talk about Seth Rogen. Now, he was on with Howard Stern, and he was talking about
Goodness gracious.
what drugs had the most negative effect on him, and here's what he had to say.
Talking to Snoop Dogg about edibles, and I was like, you with edibles, man? And he said, I don't with edibles because they ain't got no off button. I gotta say, I've done a lot of drugs in my life.
Right.
The most negative drug experiences I've ever had in my life are from weed edibles. There's some, like in LA, I just go to a store and there's these gummies that I have found are the most consistent. But then recently I went and saw Rogue One and I ate what I thought was an appropriate amount of weed gummy and I thought I was gonna die.
A review of nearly 10,000 patient records from 2012 to 2016 shows marijuana edibles may be more harmful than we thought.
When somebody ingests a cannabis edible product, it doesn't even start to work for about 30 minutes, peaks at 2 to 3 hours, and can last for up to 12 hours. This is a problem.
And because of the delayed high, doctors believe that a person may ingest more of it, and it's likely a contributing factor in the symptoms they saw.
Edibles have a much higher rate of people getting acute psychiatric diseases such as psychosis and acute panic
Ever
attacks.
experienced a horror high story, a bad experience while you were high?
That was a great question, because I have. Hit the plug for, a little Widder, and he hitting us with the edibles and the lemonade and all that. And he like, easy. I'm like, drinking, popping these little gummy bears and all. And he like, bro, you don't want to do it. I'm like, man, who man is this? Let me do what I do. You feel me? Going crazy. Bro, that probably was the worst thing I could have ever done in my life. And then you keep going high. So you keep going high and high and high, and you like, are you even gonna come down? My homie was in the whip with me doing the same thing, claustrophobic, hopped out the car, took his shirt, yo, I can't do it, man. I'm like, damn, we lost one. But overall, after hours and hours and hours on end, the high starts to settle. But when you get that high, I didn't think you could get that high, but when you get that high, it's literally an out-of-body kind of experience, man. Never again, no smalls, no edibles for me.
One of the worst trips I've ever seen people have was from edible pot.
Oh.
Edible pot is one of the strongest things that people don't recognize.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very different drug than smoking it. And when when you think of things that can take you down the rabbit hole, you don't think of edible pot.
Mm-mm.
People think of pot as just oh, you're going to get high. Maybe you can get too high, but you're just getting high. But when you eat it, it's a completely different animal.
Yeah.
Literally, physiologically, it's a different animal.
Really?
Yeah, it creates something called 11-hydroxy metabolite that's 5 times more psychoactive than THC. And
what?
It's not even psychoactive in smoking it. It's a different drug.
Columbus police say they seized marijuana edibles during a recent drug bust that resemble real legal products. In a Facebook post, CPD posted these photos of edibles that come in packaging similar to Cheetos, Doritos, Fritos, and Oreos.
Okay, this clip is really cool because she's going to take you through the 5 stages of edibles. And I promise you, she is exactly accurate. Everything she says is exactly what happened to me. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. 100%. Not even, it's like I wrote it myself. That's why I'm going to run this clip, because it is exactly what happened to me. And if you watch the internet, you'll see it happen to tens of thousands of other people.
Starts off with you taking a bite. They usually advise you to start with less because you don't want to overdo it. And your first thought is, I don't feel anything. I'm not high yet. Maybe I need more. So that brings us to stage 2, where you eat the entire thing, which is a mistake. Yeah, it may say it's 1,000 milligrams, but you think, whatever, you only live once. Do it, right? This is where stage 3 comes in. Ultimate, fun, 15 minutes of highness. But it's a brief window, a moment in time. Maybe you take an Instagram selfie, maybe you send a heartful text to a loved one that you haven't talked to in 3 years, and it's possibly a little weird. You might even eat an entire bag of gummy bears in a short amount of time. This is the fun spot, but it lasts briefly and it ends abruptly, which leads you to stage 4. This is where paranoia sets in. This is where oh shit happens. Oh shit, I'm too high. Maybe you should have said no when you definitely said yes. You are contemplating calling a doctor, but you know it's probably not a good idea, and your mom would tell you, you know, just sleep it off and you're gonna be fine in a couple hours, eat some chicken noodle soup. Oh shit. And then you reach stage 5, the dark place. And here are a couple thoughts that might go through your mind when you've arrived at this place of no return. This is gonna last forever. I forgot to turn off the flat iron yesterday. Someone is gonna tell your parents. You're 30.
911. Please help me. I'm dying.
You might promise God, and you aren't even a religious person, that you will never eat those magical gummy bears ever again. And you will not smoke that purple kush if your life depends on it, but maybe one more time if it were at a birthday party or a wedding of a cousin. But those gummy bears, you promise to God you will never do again.
These edibles are legal in so many states right now, and I can tell you, as someone who dabbled in drugs over the years, I haven't done them in 25 years, but high school and out of high school, I can tell you it's the worst drug I have ever taken. So I can't imagine them legalizing it. I'm not hating on them, but there should be very strict rules of how much you can do. I want you to listen to this phone call. It went viral, had over 20 million listens and views. It's a police officer. Him and his wife made pot brownies, and he called 911 on himself. And it's insane. Check this out.
We've removed some personal information from the following 911 call. You will hear tone where the information has been removed.
For a week. My folks take.
Dearborn Heights emergency?
Yeah, can you please send rescue to... I think I'm having an overdose, and so is my wife.
Okay, you and your wife?
Yes.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana, but I don't know if it had something in it.
Okay.
Can you please send rescue?
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old, and my wife is 26. Please come.
26?
Yes, please.
Have you guys been drinking also?
What?
Have you guys been drinking today too?
No, that's it.
No, and is there any weapons in the house?
No, please come.
Okay, we're on our way. Do you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. I really do.
Okay, how much did you put in the brownies?
I don't know.
Was it a bag? Who made the brownies?
My wife and I did. Cuba, come here.
Okay, get her.
She's on the living room ground right now.
Is she breathing?
She's barely breathing.
Is she awake?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, can you look?
Pardon?
Can you look?
Yeah, I could feel her. She's laying right down in front of me. Time is going by really, 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 really slow.
Okay, well, I'm on the phone with you, and do you know how much of it you bought and put in the brownies?
Pardon?
How much did you buy?
Just please send rescue.
They're on the way, but I'm trying to figure out how much you bought and put into the brownies, sir.
Probably like a quarter ounce total.
A quarter ounce total into the brownies? Did you guys eat all the brownies?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. And you ate all of them. But how many? Was it a big batch, a little batch?
It was a quarter ounce.
Okay, but brownie-wise, how many pieces do you guys think you guys had?
I don't know. I probably had like a small chunk. Please come. What time is it?
It's 9:37. When did you guys last eat the brownies?
Probably like an hour and a half ago.
Okay, is your wife still breathing?
Yeah, she is. She's kneeling down in front of me.
Okay.
I know. We have to wait.
Okay, and is she Stacy Sanchez?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Edward.
You're Edward Sanchez? Okay. And did you guys have any other sort of drugs you know of?
Pardon?
Did you guys do anything else today besides marijuana?
No, that's it, but I don't know what was it. The marijuana there could have been something in the marijuana.
Okay. Are you guys on any sort of prescription pills? Do you guys take any sort of other medication?
No, I don't. My wife takes Vicodin, though.
And did she take any today?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, where's the Vicodin?
The Vicodin is, it's in our medicine cabinet.
Okay, but how many, does she take it on a regular basis?
Yeah.
How many does she take on a regular basis? 2, 4, 8?
Like, I don't know, like 5 a day. Please
She
come.
takes about 5 a day?
Yeah. Are you coming?
Yeah, they're on the way. They've been in mall for 2 minutes. It's now 9:38.
Okay.
And she takes about how many? 5 a day?
What's that?
How many does she take a day?
She takes like, I don't know, like 6.
6 a day?
Like 5 a day. I don't know. We got into a car accident in Dearborn Heights last year.
Okay. And you don't know how many she's taken today?
No.
Okay. Is there any animals in the house?
Is there any what?
Do you have any dogs, cats?
I'll put them away for you.
Okay. Is the front door open?
Yeah, the front door's open. Come here.
Porch light on?
Pardon?
Is the porch light on?
Yes, the porch light is on.
Are there any weapons in the house?
You already asked me that.
And what'd you say?
Yeah. Well, no, there is.
Where is it?
It's in my closet.
Is that in the back bedroom?
Yeah, in the front bedroom.
In the front bedroom?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, Ginger. Where's FD at right now?
They're on the way, sir. Do you guys do this on a regular basis?
No, this is the first time we've ever done it.
And you've never done marijuana before?
Yeah, I have.
You have, and you've never had this reaction to it before?
No, ever. What's the score in the Red Wings game?
What?
What's the score in the Red Wings game?
I've got no clue. I don't watch the Red Wings.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure this isn't some type of, like, hallucination that I'm having.
Oh, why? What does the score say?
3-3.
What channel is it on?
Channel 2.
It's 2-2.
Huh?
It's 2-2.
Okay. Please tell your officers they just passed me.
Okay, they just passed you?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're up. Okay, well, we'll let them know, okay? Go outside and flag them down, okay?
Okay, my mother-in-law just got here, too.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The last thing I want to talk about is the packaging. If you have children, there is no child in the world that could resist this. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds of solid muscle. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds of some muscle. No kid in the world could resist this. What kid do you know that would see this laying in their mom's drawer and not think, oh my God, look at this delicious candy bar? What kid on the planet would see Fruity Loops and not know that this was going to kill them or destroy their life? They're going to eat Fruity Loops and they're going to be going in an ambulance. And then the last one is the gummy bears. Every kid loves gummy bears. These are the the stoner patch dummies. So at least this one's kind of got a different stoner patch instead of whatever they're called. This is Fruit Loops. I think they spell fruit different, but you wouldn't know. This is Fruity Pebbles. You would think that's Fred Flintstone. You wouldn't know. And look, they even got Captain Crunch on here, bruh. It's luring you in, thinking that it's all safe and good. It is horrific. It's the worst high you're ever gonna have, unless you really, really like being high. If you're like really, 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 really being high, this is for you. Please be kind and loving to each other. Guys, do your research. Don't fall into that horrific trap that I fell into. I can't even tell you. I'm embarrassed that it happened to me because I'm a very safe person. I'm embarrassed, but I wanted to share this story because it's just one person watching this says, you know what? Boogie Bob ain't never lied on over 1,000 videos. He's never told a lie. He's telling the truth. This is dangerous. And it's going to be a high. It'd be different if you wanted to walk on the edge and get high for 10 minutes and go, wow, that was crazy. You're going to ride it till the wheels fall off, bro. Mine lasted 6 hours. It can go over 10. You want to really be sitting there thinking people are breaking into your house for 10 hours? Insane, bro. Don't do it. Be careful. Please be kind and loving to each other. Let's talk again real soon. Leave your comments below. If you've had a bad trip on these, I've talked to several of my friends that said, what, yo, don't tell me you ate half and then you weren't high, so you went and ate the other half. I go, yeah. They go, that's what everybody does. Don't do it. That's the mistake you make. So every friend that I've talked to that does edibles has had a really bad high story, and most of them won't do it again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not going to ever do it again. If you do, just know what you're doing. Let's talk again real soon. Please be smart in your decisions. Life is short. Don't make it any shorter by doing something stupid. God bless you.